Hey, man. I'm first of all, I'm not a coward.
Okay.
And I'll debate you.
Okay.
So
You're
I
a
got
master
couple
debater.
questions.
Is that what you're saying, sir?
No, I will debate you, but I'm not that. Yeah.
Okay. I was just joking, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So why are we sending money to help Ukraine to secure
Sure.
their borders?
Great
instead of
answer.
stopping the invasion. What
Sure.
about the invasion coming to our country?
Sure. So first of all, we don't have an invasion coming to our country.
Yes, we do.
Okay. So are you going to let me answer
What
now,
do you
sir?
call it then?
Sir?
We've got millions.
Sir?
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and a racist MAGA moron with 2 teeth in his mouth just got humiliated in real time, and it was epic. It was happy hour at Crazy's Bar, and conspiracy must have been on the menu as a MAGA lunatic decided to try to spin the wheel and land a prize on Brian Shapiro's radio show. Needless to say, it didn't go as planned for the dim-witted caller.
First of all, there are families in the Ukraine, mothers that are getting raped while their kids watched, thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are being murdered because Vladimir Putin and his evil, murderous regime are trying to take over that country. There is no invasion here, sir. In fact, if you actually could spell the word fact, you would know that per capita, you are more likely to be the victim of a crime from an American citizen, maybe somebody like yourself, rather than somebody that is undocumented. That is not an invasion, sir. We've had issues when it comes to illegal immigration in this country for decades and decades and decades. What is happening in the Ukraine is an invasion.
Sounding like the Boomhauer character on King of the Hill show, the MAGA numbskull skipped introductions and lunged headfirst into his first moronic question. It was a familiar Republican talking point. Why are we sending all this money to Ukraine to help with their invasion, but ignoring the invasion happening in our own country?
They are our allies, sir, and we are helping them. Now, if you think we've sent them a little bit too much money, then I'm willing to have that debate with you, sir. But how dare you compare what is going on in the Ukraine to what is going on in this country? That is absurd.
Okay, what about all the crime in our country that's not being addressed?
What about
all the
how is the
smash and
crime?
grabs? Hold on, hey, I thought you said that
The
I
crime,
get to talk.
you do, but you just said, what about all the crime in our country? How can you compare that to what is going on in the Ukraine? That is a ridiculous analogy. Talk to me about what crime that is not being addressed. Go ahead.
All the smash and grabs and everything. Yeah, tell me, what race is doing that, first of all?
Okay, so
What race is primarily doing that?
so you want to be a racist now. Okay.
The radio host did an impressive job yanking Boomhauer's chain and cutting him off by stating facts. There was no invasion in America. The host went on to give the caller a verbal colonoscopy in an epic display of radio host prowess. The caller was infuriated and spitting schnapps trying to get a word in edgewise.
So,
No, I'm not being racist.
Okay,
I'm
so,
asking
sir,
you, what race is doing it?
Sure, all sorts of races. If you look at the actual facts, sir, are you telling me that white people don't do smash and grabs? Is that what you're telling me, sir? Answer the question. Are you
have you
telling
seen
me,
it on the news?
sir? I don't
Have you
watch.
seen it on the news?
I don't watch Klan.
That's what I thought.
I don't watch Klan TV like you do, sir. Are you? Yeah. Laugh, sir. What is it, sir? Sir,
okay.
No.
One more point. Okay, one more point.
You don't make your point yet. I'm not done. Are you? You didn't answer my question. Are you telling me that the only people that commit smash and grab crimes are black people? Do white people not commit robbery?
What's been on the news?
Sir, shut up and answer the question. Stop talking to me about
Don't
what
tell me
you...
to shut up.
I just did. Have a nice day, you jerk. You racist buffoon.
How dumb can you be to repeat right-wing talking points when they are wrong? How gullible do you have to be to condemn helping Ukraine because you've heard a twisted conspiracy from the likes of Tucker Carlson or maybe from your cousin Bubba who isn't playing with the full deck anyway? Shapiro, the host, told the bumbling caller that they were more likely to be a victim of a crime from someone like themselves rather than from someone who is undocumented. And he's right. Who do you see out in public or on social media always stirring the pot? It's always these toothless morons wearing MAGA hats and t-shirts. And when presented with the facts, they double down on the next idiotic talking point, just like this disciple of right-wing conspiracy did. When confronted with the truth, this MAGA moron tried to point to crime in this country. Talk about lost. This bonehead doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. Who tries to say that we are sending too much money to Ukraine and gives the reason that minorities are committing smash and grab crimes in town? How stupid and idiotic can somebody really be? But that's how Trump's base is. They know that what they believe is BS, but they still try to find ways to convince everyone that that crap they are spouting is somehow true. They cannot admit that they are wrong and go through this exhausting routine of trying to convince everyone else because deep down they know that they are wrong. And it doesn't get much more pathetic than that. And that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.